What's cracking, everybody? New video. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Today we're gonna get into it with Wes Watson. This one is called Prison Gangs. 20 inmates attack 5 officers. Now, before I get too far into it, I can do reaction videos on anyone, man. And the only videos I get heat from are when I do Wes Watson ones. Oh my God, his fans come at me. You know, one the other day said, he was talking whatever he was talking, then he said, by the way, these videos you're reacting to are 3 years old. You're on the late freight. No, I'm not. Wes Watson doesn't even get views no more. He's talking about stuff that his own fans don't want to hear about. With the amount of subscribers he has, he's not getting views. So I have to go back to the older ones. They're actually funnier because there's more lies involved. The newer ones, he's spitting that prison guru talk that he does, you know, but that works for whoever it works for. But these ones, when he's screaming his head off in his apartment that I think he still lives in, his high-rise apartment, because we haven't seen him film at the mansion yet. But let's get into it. Let's go.
So this one's important. This one means a lot because it was the first prison I'd ever been to. Sitting on the bus, rolling up to Donovan, not knowing what's going to happen. I just seen a report the other day of 20 inmates taken off on 5 CO.
Wow, we need a raincoat for this one. He started off 20. Oh, hold on, I didn't mean to cut that off. Let's hear this spectacular stuff right here. This.
The other day of 20 inmates taken off on 5 COs. Stab wounds, broken bones, massive lacerations on the COs. This is the reality of the pen, you guys. This is the reality of the penitentiary. The first day, the first 20 minutes, I rolled up to Donovan. I seen a dude stabbed in his neck with a pencil.
Hold on.
That's all the dude had.
That's not all they did. Okay. Wow, look at how it froze up. Look at his face. The only time you ever hear about someone getting stabbed with, there's always 2 items. A pencil or a toothbrush is from the media. Anyone who's really been around stuff, listen. When we hit the yard, there's things that we can do to make sure we have a weapon that's going to really put in work. Only a J-Cat is going to go do something off the handle with a pencil. You're in prison with steel. This already, I want to hear some more detail about this. First of all, he's in a reception center. He's not actually he's in the prison, but it's reception. And he said within 20 minutes of getting there, he should have still been in R&R where he's not going to have a pencil. But let's say he got housed. When you go in, you're going to get housed. Like, I don't know. I mean, then again, who knows? What do I know? I went in and I got busted in 93, hit reception in 94. So, I mean, what could I really know about it?
Available. We just got strip searched. He just got off the bus from county jail. Poked the dude up in his neck. That's the reality of the pen.
Okay, so it is like I said. It was an R&R. Where did he get a pencil in R&R? Let's go back. Hold on. He got stripped out. Oh, he must have keistered a pencil.
Bus from county jail. Poked the dude up in his neck. That's the reality of the pen. These dudes are sick with it. It's literally like 110 outside right now in Dago. And this was the same time of year that they threw me in that cell in 16 block. I went through reception, went in through receiving. We checked in. We sat in the cages. They have cages. You go up.
Does he think his microphone ain't working? Imagine screaming like that. His veins, look at his veins his butthole's hanging out of his cheeks at this point from just straining so much. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. It's probably tucked in his sock.
They check that booty hole. They make sure you're good. and then they throw you in your cell. I was in 16 block. I laid it down. It was so hot in that.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on.
Check that booty hole. They make sure you're good.
No. I need to go a little bit farther back.
I went through reception. Went in through receiving. We checked in. We sat in the cages. They have cages. You go up. They check that booty hole. They make sure you're good. And then they throw you in your cell. I was in 16 block. I laid it down. It was so hot in that cell.
I thought I heard him say 17 block before that, but I'm not going to keep rewinding.
You could see those waves like you're in the desert, like it was a mirage or something. I woke up soaked. No sheet on the bed, nothing. Came back, got a enchilada tray, a chicken enchilada tray, had green sauce. I was like, damn, the food here is good. That food was bomb compared to CJ, which is county jail, downtown Dago. So I was like, oh, we're about to get big. I always had that perspective of seeing the silver lining and knowing the benefits to even the worst of situations. But what?
Fuck, this guy's spitting a lot. But damn, is this the screamiest video he ever made?
Happened recently is what I talk about. 20 dudes took off on 5 COs. Do you think all those dudes want to get life? Do you think all of them want to get life? I saw some of the charges from 5 of those dudes. 2 of them were...
How? How did you see the charges, Wes? Are you part of the prosecution or the defense? Let me know.
Already doing LWOP. The other dudes were doing a gang of time. But do you think the other dudes want that attempted murder charge that they're gonna get? They're gonna get attempted murder charges. They had to roll with their people. When you go to the pen, a lot of your people aren't getting out, and you gotta roll with them. It's a roll of the dice when you hit that line. When you hit the main line, when you hit that line, it's a roll of the dice. When I got there in 2010, the level 4 yard at Donovan was a reception yard. What people don't get is all these prisons crack. This is proof. This happened the other day. The other day, 20 inmates took off on 5 staff, fucking served them. They had to shoot warning shots. Luckily, it was warning shots. Sometimes them cops, them COs in the gun tower don't fire warning shots. Blast a motherfucker, especially if you're stabbing their boy.
Does anybody know about this? I don't know about it. He said 2010. 2010? Man, somebody needs to get at the lieutenant, the one that does the prison guard channel. Somebody needs to get. Oh, he works out at Wes's mansion, but I think he'll tell the truth. Somebody ask him. Does he know about the massacre at Donovan, where 20 inmates broke all the bones in the CO's bodies and stabbed them, and nobody got shot? Those are the ones that the cops definitely shoot you in. You start stabbing cops. And where did this happen? On the yard? Come on now.
What would you do? A bunch of gangsters come up stabbing your boy? I saw the breakdown of the charges and who these dudes were.
How?
They're a bunch of Southsiders who took off on the cops. They all had good charges. So they weren't PCs. All their charges were charges that are okay to run the main line with.
But how? How, Wes? How did you see that?
Typical gangster-ass charges: murder, attempted murder, firearm possession, and gang enhancement. If you're on a street gang, you get 10 years off the bat. If you have a gun and there's some violence, there's a 10-year enhancement and added to that charge. These people don't fucking care. You guys are tripping. Out here, making up that your life is so bad. Imaginary evils are incurable. Do not make up scenarios that get you in a situation out here.
I feel like I need to stand outside this window. I have a tree right here. See that tree? I feel like I should be sitting. That is the top of the tree. I feel like I should be sitting on that tree right there, behind all the bushes, because this shit is loud as hell. I don't know how loud it is for you, but my shirt is wet from all the spit, and my ears are God, this vato needs to relax. He needs to stop straining. He's growing another body on his back. You see that fucking thing on his back? What is that? He looks like he's uncomfortable. He might be shitting in his diaper right now.
That lands you in.
Isn't that how the babies look when they come up to you and they're like, they're shitting their diaper? Look, they're straining just like Wes.
The pen. I'm trying to tell you how bad it is. They'll throw you in there real quick. Real quick. Your bar fight turns into the penitentiary. When I was on the yard there at Donovan, it was reception yard. I mean, Sick Nick from Dead 40 crew had the yard right there.
Ah, there he goes again. How does he say who has the yard and say their name and where they're from?
He was working. He was up there with P9 too. So at the time, P9 had the yard.
Oh, which one? Which one had the yard? Which one? The guys that don't know, believe you though.
Who were running it for the AB. This is how it is. This is the breakdown. The dude who had the block that I was in, Chili. Chili was cool. He's from NCSH, North County Skinheads. I mean, that's their denomination. That's what they fuck with. I ain't racist, but in there, you ain't got a choice. You're fucking with your people regardless. Just like I said, you ain't got a choice. These Southsiders had to jump with their dudes on some COs and catch a life sentence. A potential life sentence. Or they would have got. Their people would have got them. This is what you guys don't get. That's the scary part. How?
Okay, where is he going? Where are you going with this, Wes? Like, you named a bunch of names, got a bunch of people in trouble right now. You're straining, your toes are curled like that. Like you're making fists with your toes. Your eyes are pinned up though. What is that from? Huh?
How detached you get from society. These dudes aren't going home and they're not tripping if you don't go either. I'm trying to show you guys how detrimental it is to act in the ways you're acting out here with these vices, this dope dealing, being a fucking piece of shit. It's all about character and changing these ways. Better believe every dude in the back or these high individuals who are never getting out, you better believe they would change their character if they had a chance. And I'm trying to show you that you have a chance. You have a chance to turn it around. If a man is right, his world will be right. If a man acts in certain ways, karmic debt he's got to pay. He's going to have to pay it. These dudes ain't getting out now. A few of them felt disrespected, wanted to take off on the cops. The higher-ups wanted them to take off on the cops. A lot of them didn't want to. Now they're fucked. Attempted murder charges across the board. Will they stick? Who knows? If the DA picks these cases up, that's a strike. That's as many years as they want to put on you. If you got 2 strikes, you're burnt, you're washed up, you ain't getting out.
I don't know what. Like, I see he's trying to tell a message, but why is he screaming? I want to grab my mic and scream into it, but only you guys hear it. I want him to hear it. But he really feels like he's like, I'm putting it down right now, screaming at these people. It's true. Prison is not fun. Prison is not glamorous. Prison is not where people, it's not where people want to be at all. I just don't see, I don't know, to each their own.
So this is my local prison right down the street. I remember leaving CJ at 3 a.m. to go to Donovan. Got 10 years over my head. Imagine that feeling. I got 10 years over my head. I'm 24 years old. And I'm about to hop on the bus and go to Donovan, a prison. I've never even been to prison at this point. You guys think you know until you get there. This is the most negative place in the world. Just because I'm coming out preaching positivity, or you've seen some shows where some guys turn their lives around, that's not what's going on there. People are shooting dope in their necks. People are fucking cutting people in the neck. People are cutting up cops. That happened the other fucking day.
Him and his other day thing, man. It's true. Prison is not, but There's a lot of people that have gotten. There's thousands who have gotten out over the last 8 years, man, who have not gone back to prison. I understand Wes is trying to scare people, but damn, let me hold on. Oh, damn, it made it weird. I was trying to change how his face looked while I was talking to you, but let me just let him talk.
What more do you need to see to realize that the state don't care about throwing you away over that small ass shit that you're doing? Your little dope case gets you 2 years. Reception yard is still the same yard as these cats who are doing life, and you gotta put your work in, homeboy.
Okay. If you got a 2-year term, you're not gonna be housed with the guys that have life. There's lifer building. There's different buildings. I think them dudes go to like a dorm or something like that. The guys that have all day that are killers, they go to cell living. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe he's trying to say that to scare people, but I think those that are in the game, that are in the streets, they already know that. So this is where the whole Hollywood dynamic comes in, where I'm sure there's a writer in Hollywood right now writing a script based off of Wes Watson, and that's gonna be a movie that everybody's gonna say, how did they come up with all this bullshit? This guy right here did it. This guy right here.
Where you from, homeboy? What'd you do? What they get you for? Let me see that paperwork. This is what it is. You ain't fucking ready. Give a fuck if you fight MMA or you're a bad motherfucker. There's too many dudes.
What is he talking about? You ain't ready. Everybody makes it, but nobody's ready. What does he mean?
There's too many. You can't do nothing. You gotta listen. You're gonna mind somebody. That's what we say in there. Listen, motherfucker, you're gonna mind somebody. That's it. You think they wanted to ride on those cops? All of them? You think they did? Or do they got kids? Do they got families they want to go home to? Now they're sitting in the back. The back is AdSeg. The back is the shoe. Now they're sitting in the back waiting for them charges. I've been there. That's the most painful place imaginable, because those incurable evils, they start coming in abundance. Oh, am I ever going to get out? Is my life over? Is this the rest of my life?
Obviously, the West never had a life sentence. When you have a life sentence, you don't think like that. 99% of people. When they put the handcuffs on me, I did a video on my other channel about this. When they put the handcuffs on me, I knew I had just killed somebody 2 days before. It was 1993. You were going to die in prison when they catch you for shit like that. It wasn't... The only reason why I got out like thousands of other lifers is because some laws were enacted. SB 260, SB 261, there was one after that started letting lifers out. So we got blessed. We got a gift that we should have never gotten, we didn't expect, right? But for him to be talking about people were thinking about shit outside of the wall, lifers didn't think like that. That's not a luxury that they have. But somebody like this who had gotten sentenced to 10 years and did less than 10, regardless of what he says, I'm sure he thought about something outside the streets, and he should have. You know, there's a lot of people that go to prison that wish they could have got a 10-year term.
Am I going to the Bay from here? Where are they going to take me? Holy shit. You just start running a train on yourself while you're in the cell all day. You have all day just to make up the worst scenarios. And guess what? You're living the worst scenario. You just had to stab a cop, or you would have got stabbed. Can you take that? Doesn't your cupcake life seem pretty easy now? Oh, Wes, you're a little intense. I wonder why. I wonder why.
I wonder why. I wonder why. You got 10 years. You went to low-level prisons where you got to work out, and your other video, you guys are watching Breaking Bad. You were in a dorm. You were never around any violence, Wes. Come on. You don't need to be this intense. It's a character you created. You got a lot of things going on with all this straining that you're doing in order to impress people. Be you. Your cycle's working, big dog.
At least I channel that intensity into trying to help. There was a time where the switch flipped, and I was just, I'll get stabbed before I stab anyone. I don't want no more of this. I don't want the fucking karmic debt and the internal anguish that's being casted upon me. I don't want that. You don't got a choice though. But this was the words going on in my head. I don't want this no more. I'm better than this. I can do better. I want to make moms proud. This shit's just pure pain. 24 hours a day. Flipping through any book. Flipping through anything. Just finding one word. The glow of one warm thought that could turn my heart around for the day so I don't die that day of the internal pain I knew so well. You guys turn this shit around. These news reports are just a fraction of what goes on in there. They never really make it out.
But what happened the other day, though? Tell them what happened the other day.
This shit happens every day. Get out.
But it happens every day, but let's just continue to talk about the other day. I've been on what? Yeah, this is long enough. Oh, it's almost done. You know what? It's only got a few seconds. Let's finish it, man. Let's give Wes his whole video.
Realize gratitude is action today. Go out today and prove how grateful you are for your life with action. Selfless service of everybody around you. This is how we cultivate that internal feeling of inner peace that you're after. I love you guys. Let's go!
That's love, people. That's intense love. Anyways, man, I wish this was... I feel like this... I should have done another video, but somebody asked me to do a Wes one. I actually enjoy doing Wes. There is some motivational stuff in there. It's just... Like I always say, he adds all the extracurriculars that nobody that's been to the state understands why he does it. But, you know, it has worked in the past for people. Like I said, his new videos, he's really not getting the views he used to. Not for as many subscribers as he has. But that's the video. Everybody be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.